Hi friends, good evening everyone. So I hope all of you are doing great. So today we are here again to discuss strategic management case studies from RTP November 2022. And also after that we'll be discussing some do's and don'ts and important examination tips. So what are various common mistakes normally students do, which you have to avoid. They are very costly mistakes and you will be losing a lot of marks because of those things. And many of the students, they do not know why they are losing marks and all. So we'll be discussing about presentation techniques and tips also in the second half. In the first half, we'll be dealing with strategic management RTP. Are we ready? So let me share my screen. This is our ICAI strategic management RTP. So guys, we are connected and I can see 94, 95 students. Okay. So my chat box is on. So whatever the doubts you have, and also when I ask some questions, you have to respond in the chat box. So are we ready to go? Are we ready to go? Fantastic. Let us start. So question number one is a big one. We'll come back to question number one. Let us go to question number two first. We'll see question number one also we'll do, but let us see question number two. Let us go to descriptive questions. 1 and 2, that means 1 to 6 we'll do little later. Descriptive questions. So question number 7 says each organization must build its competitive advantage keeping in mind the business warfare. This can be done by following the process of strategic management. Considering this statement, explain major benefits of strategic management. Theory question, pure theory, descriptive question. Before that, I will ask you something. Please tell me if this is given as true or false. I'll give you one statement. You need to tell me whether this statement is correct or wrong. Okay, so I'm opening one document. Strategies are formulated at top level and are implemented by lower level management. True or false? Answer. You have to respond in chat box. So I can see so many false. Everybody, please keep your call in mute. I can see some noise. Excellent. I'm so happy. Many students said false. If this is introduction class, because this is a revision class, I'm sure you might have studied, concepts time and again. But trust me, if it is introduction class, if we ask this question in the first class, everybody says true. But because you have covered strategic management, now you understand that strategies are formulated at all the 3 levels of management. Isn't it? Strategies are formulated at all the 3 levels of management. What are the 3 levels of management? Can you tell me what are the 3 levels of management? First one is corporate level, which is also known as top level. Second one is business level. Sometimes we call it divisional level as well. Third one is functional level. So now you tell me at corporate level, what are the strategies formulated for what? What are the objectives? As I told you, we'll be doing, some revision also. It is not that just we are, reading RTP bits. We'll be dealing with certain concepts as well. So one is corporate level. Okay, now can you tell me what is the objective of corporate level strategies? Corporate level strategies. Objective, no, everybody is saying expansion, retention, I understand. But what is the objective? Someone is saying business advantage, no. No, see, developing vision and mission, customer satisfaction. No, these are not the objectives of corporate level strategies. To create competitive advantage, Jay Krishna, no, wrong. The primary objective of corporate level strategy is designing the overall direction of the entity and help the entity to achieve its long-term objectives. So having a strategic vision, strategic mission, all these things come onto the picture. Okay, so designing the overall direction of the entity. And most importantly, I request all of you to please keep your, Zoom call in mute. Okay, so the most important thing is, when you are looking at the corporate level strategies, the most important thing is to adapt to the ever-changing and dynamic environment. This is the objective of corporate level strategy. So if you are a corporate level manager, always your mind is on how can I adapt to the environment. This is corporate level strategies. Now, what are various strategies? Tell me. What are various strategies? 4 strategies, all of you told. Stability, expansion, retrenchment, combination. Stability means you are neither increasing the scope of the business, nor increasing the scope of the organization, nor you are reducing the scope of the organization. You are not redefining anything. You are maintaining as it is. That is called stability strategy. Expansion means, do you think expansion means increasing the scope of the business or reducing the scope of business? Expansion means an increase in the scope of business or reduction. You tell me. Excellent. Expansion means increasing the scope of the business. Retrenchment means curtailing, cutting short, reducing substantially, cutting down substantially the present scope of business. That is called retrenchment. How many types of retrenchments are there? How many types of retrenchments are there? Guys, tell me. Tanzir is saying 3. Excellent. Very good. What are they? Turnaround strategy. First one is turnaround. Very good. Excellent. Second one is disinvestment or divestment strategy. We also call it as divestiture. Divestment strategy. No. Someone is saying diversification. Hello. Diversification and disinvestment are not same. Diversification is actually expansion. Diversification is expansion. In retrenchment, first one is turnaround. Second one is disinvestment. Third one is liquidation. Okay, so this is about corporate level. Now, what is the second level strategies? Can I say next level is business level? Can I say next one is business level? Now you tell me, business level strategies, what is the objective? What is the objective when we are developing business strategies? Hello, I want answers from you. The more you participate, the more you learn. The more you participate, the more you learn. Value to customers, to execute corporate strategies, to compete with rivals, advantage. Okay. This is ever changing, not every changing. To develop competitive advantages, to win over competitors, to gain more market share, to increase profitability. These are the objectives of business level strategies. Basically, business level strategy deals with how I deal with competition. Okay. So how many types of business level strategies are there, guys? What are various business level strategies? Do you remember? What are they? Liana is saying 4. What are they? Cost leadership strategy or low cost provider strategy?
Product differentiation.
Differentiation strategy.
Focus.
Under focus again, we have 2 focuses. Cost focus, differentiation focus. Or focused cost leadership, focused differentiation. Okay. And also this is extended. This is by Michael Porter. This Michael Porter's business level strategies are extended to include another one called best cost provider strategy. These are business level strategies. Then comes functional level strategies. Okay, now you tell me, what is the objective of functional level strategy? Optimum utilization of resources and achieving highest degree of efficiency. Optimum utilization of resources and achieving highest degree of efficiency. So functional level strategies always focus on productivity, efficiency. So obviously business level strategies help in achieving corporate level strategies, and obviously functional level strategies help in achieving business level and corporate level strategies. So the functional level strategies are designed in such a way, they are designed in such a way that business level strategies and corporate level strategies are achieved. So can you tell me some examples of functional level strategies? Production strategy, operation strategy. Operation strategy actually now includes production strategy also. Marketing strategy, finance strategy, human resource management strategy. Okay, and there are so many other things like, supply chain management, logistics, research and development. All these things are functional level strategies. Whether to go for research or no, what type of research is to be done, whether should I go for artificial intelligence, robotics, automation, and what type of technology, that is again top level. But having said that, yes, our company will engage in R&D. That is a top level policy decision taken by the board of directors. Once that decision is taken, you will establish R&D, and then that R&D is a functional level thing. You understand? Now, can you tell me what are the advantages of strategic management? So this is what actually the question is. The remaining things, just for the sake of, a quick revision, we are discussing so many things, but the question is not about levels of management or levels of strategies. The question is about what are the benefits, what are the advantages, what are the positives. So benefits or advantages of strategic management. Can you tell me? Core competencies, framework, future oriented. Very good. Very good. Strategic management helps an organization to be proactive instead of reactive. Strategic management helps an organization to be proactive instead of reactive. Do you remember here one very famous saying is that strategies are partly proactive and partly reactive? Do you agree with me? Strategies are partly proactive, partly reactive. Yes. So now you tell me, if you are CEO of a company, would you prefer to be proactive or would you prefer to be reactive? If you are CEO of the company, would you prefer to be proactive or would you prefer to be reactive? You should be proactive first. So it is something like, major part of the strategy should be proactive. 80% to 90% should be proactive. Maybe 10%, 20% there will be changes because of the change in the conditions, changes in the market, changes in the business environment. To that you need to respond, but to a very big extent you should be proactive. Strategic management acts as corporate defense mechanism. Corporate defense mechanism. What is that? What is that? Helps in avoiding costly mistakes. Helps in avoiding costly mistakes. If there are big mistakes that are going to happen, strategic management should help you. Because if you look at major corporations that failed, classic example, we have many examples. One of the classic examples is Nokia. So it is clearly, lack of strategy, lack of, your ability to adapt and change to the changing circumstances. Till the time Android was developed, till the time smartphones were invented, Nokia was king. Nokia was global leader. Nokia was world number one. Do you agree with me? Nokia was number one till the time, these taku phones are there. Till the time that keypad phones are there, Nokia was the king. Once new technology is developed, touchscreen enabled technology is developed, once this Android is developed, we get bold. Now just imagine if Nokia enters into an agreement with Google to develop Android enabled mobile phones. Don't you think even today Nokia will be number one? That day, if they enter into a joint venture, maybe as early as 2004, 2003, 2005, those days, if they enter into a joint venture with Google and they say that, hey, our mobile and your technology, probably today Nokia will be number one. So it is a strategic failure. It is a strategic failure. Okay, anything else? Any other advantage of strategic management? What are the other advantages of strategic management? I have written two. Now you have to tell me more. Developing core competencies, correct. Developing core competencies. Liana Nazar is saying developing core competencies is one of the advantages. Yes. Enhance longevity. Okay. Increases longevity. Correct. It shapes up the direction to the entity, desired image of the entity, develops vision and mission, and increases longevity of the entity. Okay, it creates a basic framework for decision making. Able to control their own destiny, Aishu is saying very good. Provides framework for the major decisions, correct. So it basically creates a framework for decision making. So what decisions have to be taken, how decisions have to be taken. So it creates a framework. What type of ethics you need to follow, ethical leadership, what type of culture you develop, all these things. What type of structures you follow, what type of processes you follow, what type of technologies you follow. So basically this gives you some idea, this gives you some framework. Now, can you tell me what are the limitations of strategic management? Guys, can you give me what are the limitations of strategic management? Do you think strategic management is a costly affair, or you can do strategic management implementation with 3 rupees? 3 rupees or 4 rupees? It's very costly. Strategic management is damn costly. Strategic management is very costly. Will it take time, or it can be done within 15 days, 20 days, or 1 month? Do you think strategies can be formulated, implemented very fast? No, it is time consuming. Do you think strategic management is a risky affair, or it is risk free? Is there any risk in implementing strategic management principles? Obviously risky affair. Are there any other limitations of strategic management? Not only competition, Jay Krishnan is saying competition is unpredictable. See, everything is unpredictable. The whole environment is unpredictable. The environment is VUCA, VUCA word we call turbulent environment. So business environment is called today, business environment is called VUCA, VUCA. Okay, can you tell me what is that? Variable, vulnerable variable, uncertain, complex and ambiguous. Ambiguity. There is a lot of ambiguity. Okay, so business environment is turbulent. So even if you do your SWOT analysis today, you have done your SWOT analysis today. SWOT analysis. Can you tell me what is SWOT? Can you tell me what is SWOT? SWOT analysis stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So you have done your strength. So do you think this SWOT elements will be intact for a year, for 2 years, for 5 years? Pavan sir, I have done my SWOT analysis in 2018. That's it. Are you kidding me? So if you do environmental scanning, if you do strategic situational analysis, do you think it is a continuous affair, or do you think once if you do, it will be intact for 3 years, 4 years? Last 1-2 years, oh my God, how many changes we have seen. Okay, do you know yesterday and today, there is some issue with WhatsApp. Have you experienced it? Yesterday and today, there is some issue with WhatsApp. Guys, have you experienced it? Yes. Do you know why? Do you know why? There could be many reasons. Okay, but what I believe, I'll tell you, it is system load. It is system load. Server is down because of the system load. So unexpected load. So the main server might have been like, what? This much of activity? Why? Now you tell me why that much of activity happened. Why there is abnormal activity in WhatsApp? Diwali wishes. Previously, festival has a different meaning, but now festival means what? Festival means posting photos. Festival means eating. Festival means wishes in WhatsApp. Isn't it? Taking photos, putting in status. That's all. Correct. Diwali wishes. And there is one more thing. There is one more thing. One tsunami came day before yesterday, and the name of that tsunami is Virat Kohli. That has been a volcano. It is not a new tsunami. That has been a volcano, and it blasted 2 days back. And do you think because of this Virat Kohli's performance, there will be so many messages in WhatsApp and statuses? Do you think the kind of messages exchanged because of Virat Kohli, do you think, all over the globe, some 1,000, 2,000 messages will be there, or 1,000, 2,000 statuses will be there? 1,000, 2,000. Are you kidding me? Lakhs or crores? Do you think it is lakhs or crores? It will be in crores and crores. Too much of. And there is more. There is more. Who is UK Prime Minister? Last 2 months, 3 prime ministers were there. Last 2 months, 2 monarchs are there. Okay, now you have no connection with the UK economy. You have no connection with the UK inflation. You have no connection with anything, but everybody is posting left and right. A person of Indian origin, proud of you. Yes, sir. The quantum of messages that are shared by Indians, that many messages were not shared by British. So huge load on the WhatsApp. So on the WhatsApp server, Diwali wishes, Virat Kohli, UK Prime Minister. WhatsApp is like, what the hell is happening? So if a company like Facebook cannot extrapolate, cannot project what kind of load will be there on the server, who are you and I? So, do you think this kind of things you'll come to know when you do strategic situational analysis? No. There are slaps, there are surprises. So it is something like, Virat Kohli opened WhatsApp doors and said, surprise. So in this kind of situations, obviously your strategic management wouldn't work. So these are the limitations. These are the limitations. Now you tell me, can strategic management be applied for public sector undertakings and government? Can strategic management be applied by NGOs, non-governmental organizations, government departments, public sector undertakings, educational institutions, medical organizations, etc., etc., etc.? Obviously, yes. Why? Same, to be proactive. To be proactive, to adapt to environmental changes. So obviously, you need to, visualize what might happen 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line. So how this education happened 5 years back? Do you think the training, the teaching and training things are happening just like how 5 years back and how today is? Don't you think this digital education, online learning management systems, audiovisual platforms, from where Zoom has grown, you cannot even imagine from where Zoom has grown to what? Everything is here. Do you think the kind of surgeries performed in a super specialty hospital 5 years back and today, do you think the surgeries are same? No. Huge difference in terms of technology, in terms of equipment, in terms of apparatus, in terms of medicines, in terms of diagnostics, in terms of the processes. Huge change. Do you think, government is functioning like how 10 years back government was and today what government is? You see the speeches of, Jaishankar, India's foreign affairs minister and all. You'll realize how strategic they are now. Not only in India, any country, it should be strategic. Okay, why Rishi Sunak has all, a sudden the existing PM resigned and Rishi Sunak? It is all about strategy. It is all about understanding the economy. It is all about equations. Yes, strategic management can be applied even in government organizations. In India, some of the classic examples for strategically managed enterprises. Indian Railways. Indian Railways is one entity, which is run strategically. That is the reason even today, who's writing on my board? Yep. That is the reason today that Indian Railways is one of the biggest names in corporate world. Okay, so shall we go back to the question? Now here, what are the benefits of strategic management? But guys, see, you should be little smart, okay? It is not like 7th class or 8th class exam. So you cannot write benefits of strategic management straight, because if the question is, what are the major benefits of strategic management? Then you can start the answer. The benefits of strategic management are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. But in this kind of questions, no, even your answer should be little, strategic, diplomatic. That suits this question. Okay. There is something called paraphrasing. Do you know that? Guys, do you know what is paraphrasing? No, that is the reason you are losing marks. You need to do paraphrasing. I'll tell you how to do that. Okay, now look here. This. Each organization must build competitive advantage, keeping in mind the business warfare. Okay, this is given in the question. We write the same thing in the answer. But how do we do that? Organizations build its competitive advantages considering the competitive landscape. So what ICI has given, what I have written is same. But I'm paraphrasing it. That means same sentence, changing the syntax, changing the construction, changing the grammar, and using substitute words. They used business warfare. I use competitive landscape. They said organization must build. I said organizations build. That's all. So one sentence came. This can be done by, we'll write, this can be achieved by, if you write IELTS exam, you will come to know all these things, okay? Or if you have done any project which has a similarity check or plagiarism, global courses, then you understand. This can be done by following the process of strategic management. The same can be achieved. So second sentence, the same can be achieved with the help of strategic management. So do you understand how these two lines I paraphrased? Guys, did you understand how these two sentences I have paraphrased? That's all. After that, we'll write benefits of strategic management. That's all. So that there is some connection. So you are giving the flavor. Okay. I'll give you one small example. Okay. So do you know Domino's Pizza? So when you order Domino's Pizza, they'll deliver in 20 minutes, right? If it is not 20 minutes, your pizza is free. Correct? Hello? Yes or no? Do you know how they deliver it? Do you know how they deliver it? Can you believe 2/3 of the pizza, 2/3 means 66.67% mathematically. 2/3 of the pizza is already ready. 2/3 of the pizza is already ready. For example, the dough. How you make the pizza base? That is same, no? That is already ready. So the toppings, whether it is veg or non-veg, what type of toppings they want, that changes. Based on that, baking, this cooking time changes. So you cannot start from zero. You should have a base and you should customize it. So in these two sentences, we are customizing the answer. So that 70% of the answer is major benefits of strategic management, that 30% toppings. So you're asking ICI, what do you want? Capsicum, okay. Jalapeno, okay. Bell pepper, okay. Lettuce, okay. Hey, put that, khatam, give the answer to them. So my answer with your toppings. Guys, are you following what I'm saying? That is how you need to write the answers. That is why people lose marks. So you should customize the answer with what ingredients ICI want. Okay, and then answer is quite simple, no doubt about it. Question number 7. Now I need some person to read this. Some volunteer. Can you read this? Anju, can you read this, ma? So read what I have highlighted. I want someone to turn on the mic.
Sir,
Please, Anju, can you read the one?
sir, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can. Strategic management helps the organization to be more proactive rather than reactive in
So
dealing
this
with
we have
its
discussed
future.
now. Wait, this one.
It provides better guidance to entire organization on the crucial point.
Okay, this one.
Provides framework for all major business decisions.
Okay, so this one.
To prepare the organization to face the future and act as pathfinder to various business opportunities.
Okay, then this one.
Corporate defense mechanism.
This one.
To avoid costly mistakes in product market.
Okay, this one.
Over a period of time, strategic management helps organization to evolve certain core competencies and competitive advantages.
So this is what, these are the benefits of strategic management. And guys, please try to understand the vocabulary. If you write questions in general, you will get 2 marks out of 5. You cannot write general language. No, vocabulary is must. So how I used corporate defense mechanism, how I used proactive rather than reactive, these are must. And now I'll tell you the beauty. Can you read this, Tuma? Can you read this, Anju, please?
Each organization has to build its competitive advantage over the competitors in the business. Wherefore, in order to win,
Wait, hold on for a minute. Is this given in the question? This sentence, is this given in the question, guys?
Yes.
How many students you think will write this in the answer? Out of 100, do you think at least 20 students will rewrite this sentence in the answer? No, not even 20, not even 10, not even 5. If you write, I'm telling you, you'll be a ranker. Not for this one sentence, because of the ideology, because of the thinking, thought process you have, because of the presentation skills you have. Now, how can I do that? This can be achieved by following the process of strategic management. Even your lecturer Pavan asked you to paraphrase it and put the same essence in a different way. ICI is saying shamelessly copy, no problem. ICI as it is copied that too. What they added in order to win. That from somewhere they have put here. Students start their answer here. The benefits of strategic management are as follows. If you do not write this 3, trust me, you lost 1 mark. So my intention of this seminar, this revision class, is not to, see, there are 20 MCQs. Answers are there. Don't you think a student who reads the question, reads ABCD, half of the answers you will know, remaining half you can see the answer and you can say, oh, for this bit answer is C. If that is the case, why am I here? I am here to give you examination tips. So guys, do you understand how answers are to be written? So shall we go to next question? Hello? Can we go to next question? Very good. Discuss the challenges faced by public sector units, public sector undertakings, while designing for their organizations. What the hell is this? Is anything missing? I think there is something wrong in the sentence. Discuss the challenges faced by public sector units while designing strategies for their organizations. While designing strategies for their organizations. This is a pure theory question. Pure theory question. Designing strategies. Okay, so public sector units face the following challenges. So if you can, logically think, this question is there in ICA study material also. So what are the problems of public sector? Bureaucracy, red tapeism, low productivity, low, employee efficiency, high control, low autonomy, less proactiveness. So you need to, address all these things. So the public sector units face the following challenges. What are the challenges? Operating with less strategic autonomy. Because if you are officer, you cannot make any decision. The political party decides, the minister decides. The officer above you decides. You cannot be innovative. You cannot be creative. You have to listen to the instructions. So less autonomy you have. Then cannot diversify into unrelated businesses. You cannot. Your department decides. Then mergers and acquisitions. You cannot. Strategists usually enjoy little freedom, less freedom you'll have. You know, what will be the mission? What are my objectives? You'll have very little freedom. You are working in government department or you're working in a public sector undertaking, you will not have, more liberty. Then legislations and politicians control. Obviously, all the decisions are controlled by politicians, rules, government orders, legislators. Then fear of media debate over strategic issues. Anything happens that will be unnecessary shit in the media. Opposition will take you unnecessarily to that. Then chances of politicalization of issues. Every issue will become political, isn't it? So these are the issues. But the answer is over. Hello, wait. Here is the difference between a student who gets 60 marks and a student who gets 90 marks. Never start your answer with, look here, what is the question? Discuss the challenges faced by public sector units. Challenges faced by. Where is the answer? Answer is challenges faced by public sector units. This is what you write. This is what every student writes. Hello, hold on. There is one more para. This para is more interesting and important. So if you write this part B, your answer is technically correct. Your answer is technically correct. But for 5 marks, you'll get only 3. Guys, everybody, please keep your call in mute. Please, your call in mute. Jonas, your mic is making noise. Okay. So if you write this answer, you'll get 3 marks out of 5. But if you write this, for this, you'll get 1.5 to 2 marks extra. This is where students do mistake. Central, state, municipal agencies, public sector undertakings, departments are responsible for formulating, implementing, and evaluating strategies that use taxpayers' money in the most cost-effective way to provide services and programs. The challenges faced by public sector units while designing their organizations are on account of basic nature of such organizations. So you say organizational design, you say strategy formulation. This is a must. Now you tell me, how many of the students will write this paragraph out of 100? 5, 10, or less than 10, or less than 5? This is important. So is question number 8 over? Can we go to question number 9? If you want me to go to question number 9, type 9. Then we'll go to question number 9. Yes. So what is question number 9? Distinguish between market development and product development under ANSF's product market growth matrix. So in ANSF's product market growth matrix, you tell me how many alternatives are there? How many strategic choices you have? ANSF growth matrix. How many you have? A, market penetration. B, market development. C, product development. And D, tell me, diversification. First 3 are called intensification. Last one is called diversification. Both put together is called expansion. Expansion is possible through intensifying, diversifying. What is the difference between this 3 and diversification? Can you tell me? This 3 is intensification. This is diversification. Can you tell me what are the differences? Intensification means growing in the existing business. Diversification is new business. LO is existing business. You understand the difference? How simple the subject is if you understand. Market penetration, market development, product development happens in the existing business. Diversification means new business. Again, that new business can be related or unrelated. So the diversification, again, if you know the forms of diversification, how many types of diversification are possible? Okay. Vertical integration. Under vertical integration, again, backward, forward. Then horizontal integration. Under horizontal integration, again, you have mergers and acquisitions. Then concentric diversification. Then conglomerate diversification. These are the strategic choices. Archana, can you please keep your mobile in mute? Okay. So this guys, I'm telling you, this conglomerate diversification. I am changing the color. Can you tell me what is the difference? What is the difference? What is the difference? So all these things are related. Conglomeration is unrelated. Conglomerate is unrelated. You understand? Now they are asking about this two, market development and product development. I do not remember. I lost my brain. You tell me. What is market development? So introducing existing product in new market. Introducing a new product in existing market. So we have two alternatives here. One is in red, one is in yellow. Now you tell me, yellow one. To begin with, yellow one. What is this yellow one? Introducing existing product in a new market. What do you think? What do you think this is? Introducing existing product in a new market. So simple. Think like this. Which is developing? Because of this, your number of products are developing or number of markets are developing. Because of this yellow, which is developing? Your product is developing. Pavan sir, I have 10 products yesterday. Today I have 11 products. That is product development. Pavan sir, I was operating in 3 markets yesterday. Today I am operating in 4 markets. I'm introducing my existing product into a new market. So that is the reason yellow one is introducing existing product in a new market. So can I say that this is market development? Okay, now red one. Red one is what? Can I say it is product development? Okay, now you tell me, who goes for product development frequently? Who goes for product development frequently? Give me one example. Which type of companies, which industry, which type of companies usually go for product development? Beauty care, technology, telecom. Telecom, no, cosmetics, FMCG. Normally you'll see mobile phones, beauty products, mobile phones, beauty products, softwares. They continuously come with a new product. iPhone 14. So these companies, they have 10 products. They want to have 11th product. Okay. Who will go for market development? Can you tell me? Who will go for market development? Who will go for market development? So the existing leaders in the current market, in the current market, you captured it. So what they have done, you know, they have already captured the markets to a big potential. Pavan sir, Chagaya Pavan sir, I am spread left and right in this market. What to do? Simply enter the new market. Enter the new market. What can you do? So normally, who will go for market development? You know, who will go for new market? You know, you have an excellent product. You captured the current market. there is less scope for growth in existing market because existing markets are saturated. This infrastructure companies and all, you cannot do much in terms of infrastructure in US, UK now because they are developed economies. For the last 100, 200 years, they have this. That is the reason healthcare, infrastructure, software, they are focusing now more on African and few Asian countries. So if you are, if you want to do something drastic in terms of infrastructure or in terms of, even traditional tractor manufacturer, you are a traditional tractor manufacturer, you cannot do much in US, UK because they already know the product. South African, East African countries where they have tremendous potential now. So this is a simple question where I don't think we need to spend a lot of time on that. I'm sure you know that. So this is market development, product development. They have given meaning. They have given how strategy can be applied. Okay. So I'll give you 20 seconds time, 20 seconds. In this 20 seconds, read that, type done, D-O-N-E, done in the chat box, and then we'll go to next question. No, no need of wasting time. 20 seconds. Your 20 seconds started. Harshavardhan is saying done. What about others? Nazia, Suleiman, Madhumita, Arya, very good. Can we go to next question? What is next question number? Next question number bolo. Question number 10. Okay, Silpa Nair, can you read this question, ma? Silpa Nair, question number 10, please.
Yes, sir. Woodward Limited is a company manufactures a variety of household furniture items. They offered traditional designs, low cost.
Wait. You need to understand some phrases, okay? They offered traditional designs. That means the company might face, see, I did not read this question. Trust me, I did not read this question. Just now I have opened this. The moment you see this, they offered traditional designs means there could be some problem in the present sales. There could be some problem in the present sales. That means they have been doing something traditionally which worked out in 1990s, 1980s, 2000s, which might not work out in 2022. So these are the phrases you need to understand. So they offer traditional designs. Okay, very good. Continue.
They offered traditional designs, low-cost furniture items to low-income group customers.
So what do you call this? What do you call this? Do you call this product differentiation or do you call this low-cost provider strategy, cost leadership? What is this?
Low cost.
Low cost. Very good. Continue.
During the last couple of years, the company has been observing a fall in the market share. This is due to the change in the taste and preferences, designing, better quality, increase in purchasing power of buyers towards the household furniture. The customers are switching away traditional designs and materials that have been the backbone of the Woodward Limited. As a CEO of Woodward Limited, what can be the strategic options available with you?
So tell me, what is the answer? What is your answer? Tell me, do you have any strategic alternatives? They want strategic options, underline. They want strategic options. Okay, so can you suggest something, ma? Give one idea.
Cost leadership strategies.
That is what they are following, but their sales are falling. So what can be done now? So sell the company and go to Dubai?
No.
Then resign as CEO and jump?
No.
Then what to do? Maybe, is it okay if I try to launch a new product which suits the customer's tastes and preferences? Because of the changes in customer tastes and preferences, my, sales are falling. What if I design products that suit the, I'll do some market survey. I'll try to understand what are the differences, what are the preferences of the customers, and I'll try to manufacture things they like. Guys, do you think it works? Yes. So this is one strategic alternative you can give. Any other alternatives are available? If you are very rich company, you have a lot of money, don't you think taking over some young furniture manufacturers who are doing wonders in the market will add value? You are something like Godrej, you are something like a very big firm, so you are there for 40 years. So if you have money muscle, take over small firms who are doing very good. So do you think this works, guys? Do you think this works? I mean, a merger, no, I don't say merger is an alternative. This situation doesn't necessitate a merger. If you have financial resources, taking over, acquisition is better, because you have brand value, no? So they are saying sales of one particular product are falling, but the company could be big, no, who knows? So better, if I am CEO, rather than merger, I look for acquisition if I have money. Okay, then this is alternative 2. Alternative 3. Think about it. What if? Why do we need to deal only with furniture? Can't I start a new business? I'll start a new business. Nothing wrong. That is also a strategic option available. Who told you that you should operate in furniture only? You can start a new business. These are the strategic options. You can diversify. You understand? Then another way is you can create a product differentiation also, because here somewhere they said the traditional designs and material, you can convert that into antique furniture. How costly it is, can you believe? I've seen some of the shops where they create some type of just it is a traditional teapot and 4 cane chairs, but because of the finishing they give, because of the change they create to this design, it gives like Raja Maharaja feeling. That is also one way. You can go for product differentiation, because now you are following cost leadership. Shift it to product differentiation. Or maybe you are targeting broader customer base. Now focus, create a niche market. All these things work out. Okay, so read the answer, Ma. See, from here, can you read the answer? Look, again I'm telling you, everybody will write this board, trust me. Everybody will write, but close your eyes. How can I bring more value to this answer? You should reduce dependency on a line of products. That is the strategic objective now. That should be there. If you read this para, somewhere they might have written that. Did they have they given it? Yep. Strategically, the company should minimize dependence on the existing product. This you should write. So read this parama. Read the whole answer.
Woodworld is having a product portfolio that is evidently in the decline stage. The product is being replaced with the latest design with better quality of the product. Strategically, the company should minimize their dependence on the existing product and identify their avenues for the survival and growth. As a CEO of Woodworld Limited, following can be the strategic options available with the CEO.
Okay.
Investment in new product development and switch over to the latest designs. Woodworld Limited also need time to invest in hiring interior designers. They can acquire or take over a competitor, provided they have or able to generate enough financial resources. They may also consider unrelated growth and identify other areas for expansion. This will enable Woodward Limited to spread their risk. In long run, they should divest the existing product. However, they may continue with the existing product in a limited manner for such time there is demand for the product.
This is the answer. So will you be able to write this answer, guys, all of you? Can we go to next question? So look here, they did not mention merger. They said acquire. Acquire small competitors. Hire some interior designers. Change it to latest designs because you are dealing with the traditional designs. Come to latest designs. Modern designs. Identify areas of expansion. Spread the business. Diversify from the existing products. So all these things you should be able to write. Shall we go to 11th question? 11th question. What should be the major components of a good mission statement? It is pure theory. Okay, 100 times you might have studied this. Okay, so can you tell some key phrases? Some key phrases. 1-2 key phrases. The moment this kind of question comes now, your mind should think of a key phrase, key word. Unique. Very good. Liana Nazar, correct. Unique. No, not future. Reshma is saying future. No, mission statement is present. Unique you can use or highly personalized. The best mission statements are always highly personalized. Like that. It should define the present scope of the business. You understand? So this is pure theory. I do not want to waste more time on that. Can we go to question number 12? Explain briefly the key areas in which strategic planner should concentrate his mind to achieve desired results. Excellent. Can someone tell me what is the answer for this? What will be the answer? I'm not asking you to tell me the answer. What is the question? What they are asking? Do you know what they are asking? Objectives are classified into. Objectives are classified into. Guys, can you tell me objectives are classified into what? Based on nature, strategic objectives, financial objectives, non-financial objectives. Strategic means other than financial. So based on quality, based on customer satisfaction. Financial objectives are like, EPS, return on investment, return on equity, these kind of things. So based on nature, there are strategic objectives, there are financial objectives. Based on time frame, there are long-term objectives, short-term objectives. Based on time frame, there are long-term objectives, short-term objectives. Do you remember in ICI study material, and also if you have attended my classes, in my study material, I have given you 7 areas where long-term objectives are to be developed and achieved. 7 areas. Do you remember? This is the level of detail you should remember. 7 areas. Profitability, productivity. Some people are saying, yes, correct. Employee development, employee relationships. Okay, that will be the answer. Okay, I don't know what they have given, but they should have given 7 points. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what are they? Profitability, productivity, competitive position, employee development, employee relationships, technological leadership, public responsibility. These are the 7 things. Can we go to next question? Again, above that 7 points, there will be one para that is more important. The intro, the curtain raiser is very important. Like how I told you, since question number 7, in every question I'm telling you, the intro, first 2-3 lines must be very effective, relevant, and that is the differentiation between a normal student and a very good student. Okay, so this one. write a short note on merger and acquisition. Guys, I'll tell you, the moment this question comes, trust me, 99% of the idiots, they use their advanced accounting mergers and acquisitions and they write. Accounting standard 14, they will write. Then mergers and acquisitions, they'll write. And some idiots will write about pooling of interest method and, acquisition purchase method also. And they'll write the equations, in the classroom and all. They'll tell you, your lecturer might have given you some examples. Okay, you remember A plus B becoming AB is merger, A plus B is becoming A is acquisition, all this nonsense they'll write. But for strategic management, in strategic management class, what do you think you need to write exactly the phrases? I want you to tell me the phrases. So do you think there are some phrases which are to be used here? Okay. Do you think ICI might have used some phrases for merger and acquisition? Now, you have two strategic alternatives, mergers and acquisitions. Okay. One is merger. One is acquisition. I'll use two words. You tell me where to put what. I'll put two words here. You tell me where to put what. Friendly. Unfriendly. So do you think mergers happen friendly or acquisitions happen friendly? Do you think merger happens, with unfriendly atmosphere or acquisitions happen? That you need to write. If you look at ICI answer, you should not write in general what is merger and acquisition. You should not use your accounting knowledge. You have to write strategic management answer. Merger happens friendly. With the consent of people, it happens. Acquisition, how it happens, one financially strong company will acquire financially weaker company even if you do not like. In case of acquisition, what happens, some of the shareholders, they do not want. But still, because of your financially weak, situation, you'll not be able to defend. You'll not be able to defend the acquirer. So here you have investor company and the second company is called target. So normally target company will be financially weak, investor company will be financially very strong. This is what you need to write. So if you observe, I have given you two words. I am sure in ICI answer, they might have used it. Look here. Mergers and acquisitions in simple words are defined as the process of combining two, blah, 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 blah. There is a thin line of difference, blah, blah, blah. All these things will be there. Merger is considered to be a process when two or more companies come together to expand their business operations. In such a case, the deal gets finalized on friendly terms. Oh my God. Because both the entities will share the future profits. Both the organizations share, the profits in the newly created entity. In a merger, two organizations combine to increase their strengths and financial gains, along with breaking the trade barriers. You'll become a superpower. Okay, now when one organization takes over the other organization and controls all its business operations, it is known as acquisition. In this process, one financially strong organization overpowers the weaker organization. Acquisitions often happen during the recessions in the economy, during declining profit margins. In this process, one that is financially stronger and bigger establishes its power. The combined operations then run under the name of the powerful entity. The deal in case of acquisition is often done in an unfriendly manner. This you need to highlight. You understand? More or less a forced association where the powerful organization either consumes the operation or a company in loss is forced to sell. Company in loss is forced to sell. Okay, can we go to next question? Hello, hello, hello. Can we go to next question? Okay, someone read question number 15, please. Arya Prasad. Arya, can you read this question number 15? Your voice is not visible, no? Your voice is not audible, I'm sorry. Can someone read this, please? Some student. Adira Hari, can you read this?
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Read question number 15, ma. No problem, Arya. There is some network issue. It's fine. Read, Arya. Adira, read.
Rajiv Arya is the owner of an electrical appliance company that specializes in manufacturing of domestic vacuum cleaners. There are 4 other manufacturers with similar production sales volume. Current rival firms also own a number of patents related to the product. The supplier base for procurement of raw material is also very large, as there are multiple suppliers. Identify Potter's 5 forces that may be classified as significant for the economy for the company. Explain.
So this Michael Porter's 5 forces, guys, can you tell me what are Michael Porter's 5 forces? What are that 5? So tell me, 5 forces consists of how many forces? 6, sir. 5 forces, sir. 5 forces. One is rivalry among existing firms. Second one is threat of new entrant. Third one is substitution. Fourth one is buyer bargaining power. Fifth one is seller bargaining power, supplier bargaining power. Now you tell me, there are 4 other manufacturers with similar products and same volume. So is the market dominated by one player? No, we are one and there are another 4. So do you think there are less number of sellers? No, enough number of sellers. And current rival firms also own a number of patents relating to the product. So don't you think this can be one barrier for the new entrant? A new entrant, if he wants to enter the market, there are so many patents for the product by the existing players. So simply you cannot manufacture the same product and sell. They'll put you in jail. So new entrant easily cannot come. The supplier base is very large. Do you think supplier can exercise bargaining power? No, because there are multiple suppliers. If one supplier is not available in market, I have 100 suppliers. When supplier can exercise bargaining power? When supplier can exercise bargaining power? If number of suppliers are less. For example, I am running a power plant. For power plant, I need coal. Coal, you cannot buy coal in the market from 100 suppliers. No. How many suppliers will be there for coal? If you want, in hundreds of tons, there will be very less number of suppliers. So supplier can exercise bargaining power in that case. Isn't it? So here they clearly said, to procure raw material, you have large, very, raw material, the supplier base is large. Multiple suppliers are there. So there is no supplier bargaining power. Okay, so they're asking you to give the answer for this. Question number 13, question number 14. 14 is airline industry. What the hell it is? Oh, did we miss anything? Oh my gosh, we missed 14th question. Chalo, anyway, 15th we'll complete and then we'll come back. So Adira, can you read the 15th question answer, ma?
The competitive rivalry will be a significant force in case of a company of Rajiv Arya are similar in sizes and the manufacturing and are manufacturing similar products. It is
So
difficult for
one
any
second,
single.
one second. They are saying rivalry will be big. So see, you need to, for this kind of questions now, your answer should have 5 points. 5 forces, you need to speak about 5 points. What is the first point? Competitive rivalry. Now you tell me, competitive rivalry, do you think will be strong or do you think rivalry will be weak? You are one company, there are 4 companies with similar volumes of business, with so many patents. Do you think they will try to hit you harder or do you think they are not strong players? Do you think rivalry will be fierce or rivalry will be weak? Rivalry will be very high. That is the reason they are saying rivalry will be a significant force. Fierce competition. This is what we call fierce competition. Okay, continue, Ma.
It is difficult for any single manufacturer to dominate the market.
Correct.
Large number of patents will make it difficult for new entrants to break into
Second
the market.
First point is rivalry. Second point is new entrant. Can new entrant easily come and enter the market? No, there is a barrier. What is the barrier? What is the barrier? Patents. Today, you cannot simply manufacture some product, something similar to Apple iPhone, and you cannot sell that. They will drag you to court. So this is second point. Further, as the large number of small suppliers, the power of supplier will be low. Third point. But do you think there is some information in the question relating to substitutes? Is there any information given about substitutes? Is there any information given about the nature of the products? They said vacuum cleaners, that's all. So there is no information relating to substitutes. However, a domestic vacuum cleaner will directly compete with other options such as housemaids. In developed countries, if you go, any house, randomly you go, any house, the first thing will be vacuum cleaner. Why, you know? Because of few reasons. One is the temperatures. The floor will have, you know, embedded carpet, including washrooms. So the first thing they will have is a vacuum cleaner, because traditional broom won't work here. Traditional broom won't work. So vacuum cleaner will be there. So the vacuum cleaner, the percentage of people that use vacuum cleaner could be, you know, 90 or 80 in few countries. In few countries, it could be 40. Do you think 40% of Indian houses will have vacuum cleaner? Guys, do you think 40-50% of people will have vacuum cleaner? No way. No way. No. If someone has vacuum cleaner, they are considered to be rich in India. Yes or no? But even the poorest of the poor also will have vacuum cleaner in few countries. Dishwasher, do you think dishwasher is common in India? No way. In India, I don't think I have seen a dishwasher. Outside India, I have seen. So that is what they are saying. Domestic, that means in Indian economy, because we are speaking about India, domestic vacuum cleaners will directly compete with other options such as housemaid. Availability of housemaids at low cost can significantly disturb the sales of products. So this is quite interesting observation, isn't it? Availability of housemaids. So if you do not have housemaid, what will you do? Then probably, see, you know, from a small town, you migrated to Bangalore or Mumbai, where you are facing a labor shortage. Then, you know, a wife and husband, both of them are working in software. Imagine, they do not have a housemaid. Can they do all the work? No, probably they might go for machines. These are the customers who use certain blenders, certain cutters, certain types of, you know, kitchen equipment which normal people do not prefer buying. Then toasters, grills, these kind of things, you know, they want it very fast and they do not have maids. That is what they're saying. As the products are similar, customers can easily shift from one company to another company. This will enhance competitive rivalry. So all the points are covered in this. Okay, so I think this will be further explanation. But you know, your answer is over in first 2-3 paras. That's all. So the competitive rivalry will be significant in Raju Varia's dealing industry as all rivals are small. This already they have discussed in first para. The large number of patents will make hard to, this is also given. While the fact that Raju Varia buys from large number of small suppliers suggests that supplier power is also low. This is also given above. So this is nothing but consolidated summary of all the 3 paras. Okay, so are we done with question number 15? Shall we go to next question? Next question is question number 14. Question number 14. So Aishwarya Murali, can you deal with question number 14, ma? Hello. Can someone read question number 14?
Hello, sir.
Hi. Who's this?
Aishwarya.
Aishwarya, read question number 14, ma.
Okay. Airline industries in India is highly competitive with several players. Businesses face severe competition and aggressively market themselves with each other. Luxury Jet is a private Delhi-based company with a fleet size of 9 small aircrafts with seating capacity ranging between 6 seats to 9 seats. Their aircrafts are chartered by big business houses and high net worth individuals for their personalized use. With customized tourism packages, their aircrafts are also often hired by foreigners. Identify and explain the Michael Porter's generic strategy followed by Luxury Jet.
Excellent. So do you think they are following cost leadership strategy? No. Do you think they are offering differentiation strategy? Differentiation strategy. You can say yes, you can say no also, because your target customers are focused. Small customers you have, small base you have. You do not have a broad market base. You offer only few categories of people. Who are your target here? HNI, high net worth individuals, corporate business houses. So it is differentiation focus or focused differentiation. It is focused differentiation, isn't it? Now, tell me what are various ways in which they can increase their business. Any ideas? Hello, tell me ideas. If you are this particular company, Luxury Jet company, how can you increase sales? One, tourism. Okay, one, tourism. Product development. Arun, what product development you will do here? There is nothing like product development. Okay, so you depend on tourism. Second thing is destination weddings. Rich people and all, destination weddings. Or, customized packages for rich people. Premium. Okay, like, you pick people from Hyderabad and then Amarnath Yatra or Vaishno Devi temple, and then you bring them back. There are people who can afford that. There are people who can afford that. Isn't it? Premium honeymoon packages, premium wedding plans, premium tourism. Okay, or you need to enter into contract with big corporates wherein their executives like big company CEOs, big company vice presidents, COOs, CFOs, when they want to travel, they can travel by using your chartered flights. Okay, one of very famous big heroes from South India is having this business. Can you tell me who's that? A South Indian hero is having this business. Who's that? Is it Surya? Is it Junior NTR? Is it Yash? Rajnikant? Is it Ramcharan? Who has this business? Tadan, tadan, tadan. This guy, Ramcharan, has this business. Very big business. Now imagine wherever he wants, he can go in his own aeroplane. Okay. Huge. It's a very big business. For all high net worth, what will be their connections? Okay. They have political connections, they have business connections, they have industry connections, film industry. So wherever you want to go, you can take his, helicopter and go. So 14 is over, 15 is over. Can we go to 16? A startup company is thinking of launching of a low-cost detergent powder in the market. The market of the said product is already dominated by a big FMCG player, something like Unilever. Unilever already has detergent powder, low-cost detergent powder. Now, you want to create a low-cost detergent powder. Okay. You are advised to put forward your suggestions to the management of the company to deal with the problems of entry barrier while launching the low-cost detergent powder. Which theory it is? Is it Michael Porter's 5 forces model, or which theory it is? Where do you deal with entry barriers? Yeah, correct. New entrants, I understand. Is it Michael Porter's 5 forces model? Actually, more about entry barriers, you can see in, what is that? ADL matrix. In ADL matrix also, Arthur D. Little matrix also, build barriers, building about barriers and breaking about barriers is discussed in that theory as well. Entry barriers, yes, obviously it is discussed in Michael Porter's model. Okay, so guys, tell me what can be done. A startup company is thinking of launching a low-cost detergent powder in the market. The market of the said product is already dominated by a big FMCG player. You will not be able to fight with this big FMCG player because of economies of scale. So the volume of detergent you manufacture, you produce, will be far lesser than that global company. That will be a very big problem for you. Okay, how will you break the entry barriers? How will you penetrate into the market? How will you penetrate into the market? Just like a case study, just think about it, brainstorming. We are just doing a brainstorming session. Like, this MBA people and all do free samples. Hello, if you do free samples, Indian customers use free samples and again, they will buy their product on. Free samples, yes, one option. Then, see, personally, I feel branding should be very strong. So you should have a very strong brand ambassador. So this is one. Strong brand ambassador is one. Second thing is, I'll tell you, if I am the person, this might not be there in ICI answer. This might not be there in ICI. Strong distribution, Harshavardhan, if you are a startup, having strong distribution is again a challenge. You have to depend on some other logistic partner. You might not, if you are a startup, you'll not be able to have a complete distribution chain. You will have to depend on others. If I am CEO of this company, this might not be there in ICI answer. My personal answer, I did not read the answer. I will put one tadka. What is that tadka, I'll bring desi flavor. So this big FMCG player could be a global player, no? Imagine that could be Unilever. That could be Unilever. So now, basically, you are using the detergent powder manufactured by a British company. Unilever is a British company, right? But of course, after Brexit, they changed their corporate head office from from England to Amsterdam. That is a different story, but actually it is a British company. Unilever is a British company. So guys, do you think adding Indian flavor, Desi flavor, some patriotic flavor, something relating to the country, do you think it will help me to enter into market easily? Will it work? It definitely works. Trust me, it definitely works. If I am their marketing consultant, or if I am the director, I will definitely use the Desi flavor. You understand? So 16th question. Let us see the answer quickly. So Harshvardhan, can you read the answer?
Yes, sir. There are a number of factors that can act as an entry barrier for the startup company. An FMCG, big in size, is already dominating the market space and will act as a strong deterrent for the new startup.
Correct.
The following will be some suggestions to the management of the startup to deal with the problem of entry barriers. The company is working on producing low-cost detergent, keeping other expenses also on the lower side. The management can create price advantage that is competitive to the existing established players, including the large FMCG. The company focusing on single product in comparison to multiple products of an FMCG can develop competencies to produce and sell the low-cost detergent that are difficult to deploy by the FMCG by its strategy that addresses needs of multiple products.
So basically what they are saying is, if you are fighting with a company like Unilever, they are operating in 150 countries with 1,000 brands. You are a company, say for example, incorporated in Chennai, looking at Tamil Nadu market. Imagine, for you, understanding local pulse will be easier. You understand? That is what they're saying. So you need to catch the local pulse. Continue.
The startup needs to have strong financial strength to sustain the onslaught from the dominant FMCG and other players. The startup can identify sources of capital well in advance and be able to use it judiciously to their advantage.
So tomorrow you should not enter into a situation where you do not have money, so that the competitor will try to kill you or will try to take you over. To avoid that risk, see the word they used, slaughtering. So literally, they will butcher you into pieces. They will chop you into pieces. So have backup. You should have money. You should have capital, both equity and debt. Next, continue.
The startup should identify the customer segments that are likely to switch to the product well in advance, so as to target the same and generate the initial hold on the market. Once the product gets some hold and their brands get some identity, the market can be further developed to address other customers.
So I'll tell you one of my, surprising experiences when I visited London for the first time. So I wanted to wash clothes. So obviously there is a washing machine, and I asked for detergent. Can you believe they have given a box? When I open it, they call tablet, detergent tablet. So the detergent tablet is like, it is very cute, beautiful. So it is fluffy, a small, this size pouch, small pouch with four internal partitions. One has some white color liquid, one has some pink color liquid, one has some blue color liquid, one has some green color liquid. So it is like, that fidget will be there, no, you'll use. So it is something like that, a round small tablet. They call it tablet, detergent tablet. What you need to do, just open the washing machine, put the tablet, close it, switch it on. That's all. And that 4-in-1 or 3-in-1 is there, no? How beautiful it is. Do you know? We'll use detergent, we'll use stain remover, we use color protector, we use comforter, comfort. Okay, for the fragrance, all the 4 in one foil, in one tablet. So do you think if you introduce that in India, especially in some places, where, youngsters like 25, 30 years of age, this people working in corporates and all having busy life in metropolitan cities. Do you think this works? Harsha, do you think this works, with this target people, this target?
Yes, sir.
100% it works. If you go to places like Gachibowli or in many places of Bangalore, you go to these places, can you believe even the vegetables, the supermarkets have vegetables which are already chopped and which are already, they are washed, chopped and packed in a small foil. Can you believe? Even onions, your regular vegetables, everything will be in small boxes. So imagine bindi, like what is that? Ladies' fingers, okra we call. 100 grams, you sell it for, imagine, just say for example 12 rupees. 100 grams brinjal, 12 rupees. Do you think people buy? In places like Bangalore, Mumbai, where people are very busy, they have to travel a lot, they have to run to offices every day, both wife and husband are working. Do you think they'll buy? Obviously they'll buy. But you know what is the advantage to the seller? Advantage to the seller is 1 kg okra, 1 kg ladies' fingers could be 50 rupees. But when you cut it and put it in 10 boxes, it is becoming 50, is becoming 120. Now you tell me, washing, cutting and packing it in a foil, is it a difficult process?
No, sir.
Is it a difficult? No, anyone can do that. Anyone can do that. But your store should be located in the area where this target customer base is existing. The target customer base, you need this IT crowd, you need this young population, you need people who are busy, you need people who travel. What they do, they just cut it and they put it on the stove. That's it. Frying it is, a matter of 5 minutes they can fry. But from washing to cutting to doing all these things, how difficult it will be. So target customer is also very important. You should offer a product which is consumed or purchased by target customer. So they are saying, should identify the customer segments, which segment you want. Which segment you want. Okay, that is the 4th one. Next, read the 5th one.
The startup should identify the environment factors that go to their advantage. These may include special scheme of the government to encourage entrepreneurs, tax holidays, low interest rates, advantages available to small and medium-sized enterprise alike.
Okay, continue.
It has to create an image in the market that its products are qualitative and made in India to attract a particular segment of customers.
Oh, made in India. They used it. Made in India.
They need to have a team of experts and dedicated management professionals who can implement strategies formulated by top management.
Obviously. So are we done with question number 16? Okay, now go to question number 17. 17 and 18 are pure theory. We don't need to discuss much about it. 17 is projected financial statement analysis, is a central strategy implementation technique, pure theory. Modern marketing is highly promotion oriented. Discuss citing major direct promotional methods. Oh my God. How many promotional methods are there? Can you tell me? How many promotional methods are there? 4. What are they? Personal selling, then advertisement, publicity, sales promotion. Correct. That's all. That's also, guys. 17 and 18, can you, these are direct questions, okay? Pure descriptive. 17, 18 is yours, and 19. Strategy supportive culture promotes good strategy execution. Pure theory. Strategy supportive culture. an organizational culture that supports strategy execution is a stepping stone. Culture is a stepping stone, but a culture, organization culture that doesn't support strategy execution will be a cornerstone, will be a rock. This is the language used in the textbook. You need to use this. So tell me, culture plays a role in strategy formulation or implementation? Culture plays a role in strategy formulation and implementation. Formulation, implementation, both of the above, none of the above. Everybody is saying formulation, 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 formulation. All the answers are formulation. And some people now, using common sense, which is not common. Some people will write both. This both answer is there. No, this is the worst answer. If you are saying both, that means you do not know the answer. If you do not know the answer, your common sense says both. Correct? Yes or no? See, think about it. Corporate strategy, chapter 4. Business strategy, chapter 5. Functional strategy, chapter 6. Correct? These numbers are right. In these chapters, did you see this word culture anywhere? When you are learning corporate level strategies, business level strategies, functional level strategies, did you come across this word culture anywhere? No. Chapter 7 and 8, strategy, implementation, execution, evaluation, and control. There you will see the word culture. Organizational structure, leadership, culture are associated with these three are associated with, tell me, formulation or implementation? These three are associated with implementation. That is the reason you learn this in strategy implementation chapter. Okay, so this 19 is also theory question. Will you be able to handle? Can we go to 20? 20, 21, I'll see, IEC, both of them are practical. So we'll do 20 and 21. Whole read. Aishwarya, can you read question number 20, please? Aishwarya Murali, can you read question number 20? You're not there? Then Harshavardhan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Read question number 20.
Yes, sir. Summer Electronics Limited is engaged in manufacturing and sale of consumer electronic goods globally. The company is rated best in customer satisfaction survey for 5 years in a row. Okay. The spread of the current pandemic has affected the internal and external environment of the company adversely. Such adverse impact has negatively impacted the revenue of the company. In order to survive and retain the business, the company decided to outsource a major part of its organizational activities like manufacturing, distribution channels, after-sales services, etc. Now, the organization business functions are scattered worldwide with a small headquarters. Hold a minute.
This is reminding me of a definition. What definition it is? Hello? Network structure. Network structure, organizational structure, network structure. The company behaves like a broker. You remember this language? The company behaves like a broker, having headquartered in a location and having scattered activities, operations across the globe. The company follows a non-structure. Virtually every department is outsourced. They work with contractual suppliers and service providers rather than having internal employees. You remember all these things? This is the theory.
Yes, sir.
Continue.
Now the organization's business functions are scattered worldwide with a small headquarters connected to a independent business units digitally. What type of organization structure is the company's transitioning into? List the basic features of this new structure and the disadvantages that the company may face in future in this new structural arrangement.
That's also whatever network structure we have studied, we have discussed just now, that you need to write, and you need to also write disadvantages of network structure. Okay, they have given this 4 types of promotional activities: personal selling, advertising, publicity, sales promotion. Then about culture, Summer Electronics is transitioning into, beautiful word, At present, they have some structure. It could be strategic business unit structure or something. They are migrating to a new one that is called transition. It is a newer and somewhat more radical organizational design. Its features are, read ma?
Summer Electronics Limited transitioning into network structure. It is a new and somewhat more radical organizational design.
Okay.
Its essential features are as follows. It is termed as a non-structure as it eliminates in-house functions and outsources many of them.
Okay.
An organization organized in this manner is often called virtual organization because it is composed of a service of project groups or collaborations linked by constantly changing non-hierarchical cobweb-like structure.
Pure theory. Whatever is given in ICA study material, they have reproduced. Theory. Okay, read more.
Network structure becomes most useful when the environment of a firm.
Continue.
When the environment of a firm is unstable and is expected to remain so. Under such conditions, there is usually a strong need for innovation and quick responses. Okay. Instead of having salaried employees, it may contract with people for a specific project or length of time.
Continue.
Long-term contracts with suppliers and distributors replace services that company could provide for itself. However, network structure.
So now tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. I am sure you might have hired some vehicles, cabs. So if you call one tour travel agency and they have sent car to you, say for example, in your location, if you are from, say for example, Chennai, in Chennai you have just one example, Akbar Travels. One travel is there. You called Akbar Travels and said, Anna, I need a car to go from this place to Coimbatore and I'll come back after one day. They have sent one car to you. Or for some purpose, you booked an Uber or Ola. Where do you think the driver behaves properly? And where do you think the customer satisfaction level is more? Do you think with Uber, customer behaves properly with the customers? Driver behaves properly with the customers, or with Akbar Travels or XYZ Travels, driver behaves properly? Where do you think drivers behave properly? Have you seen multiple times this Uber, Ola drivers, they reject looking at your location? Yes or no? You need to go, from airport to some place. They will call you and ask you, they'll call you and ask you where to go. You tell the location, they will cut the call. Your booking is cancelled. Have you experienced this? Many
Yes,
times.
sir. Many times. Sir.
Many times it happens. Why, you know? Because they are not employees, their morale and association with Uber will be very less. They behave in a way that I am earning 100 rupees and Uber is stealing 20 rupees from my earnings. They never have a mindset of Uber is giving 80 rupees of business to me. The driver always has a mindset that I am earning 100 rupees, Uber is stealing 20 rupees from me. He will never have a mindset of, unless Uber is there, how will I get this trip? So the biggest problem is these service providers are there, no? The channel partners we call, delivery partners or driver partners, they will not have more attachment. They will not have relationship. They will not have more confidence. They will not have, you know, loyalty towards the organization they work. So finding the partners is a challenge. Managing the partners is a challenge. Coordinating is a challenge. Maintaining relationships is a challenge. For a company like Uber, if they are unable to do that, a normal company, will they be able to do that? No, these are the problems of network structure. So they said availability of numerous potential partners can be a source of trouble. Coordination among functioning of business partners is perhaps the biggest problem. Employees may lack the level of confidence necessary to participate actively in organization-sponsored learning experiences. These are the problems. Your internal employees, if you say we have a training, all of them have to participate. But you know, if there are channel partners and if you say there is a training, they will feel like, you know, training one day gone, will not earn any money, so will not come. Why will we come? That is what they are saying. Organization-sponsored learning experiences, no one will participate. You understand? Next one, 21. Harsha, read this.
Yes, sir. Zumba Robots, an electronic robot manufacturing company, is a leader in its business segment. Over a period of time, it started losing its grip on the market as its overall position started to weaken. Discuss the type of audit that would you like to suggest to analyze the situation of the company.
Super. Zumba Robots, an electronic robot manufacturing company, is a leader in its business segment. But over a period of time, it started losing its grip on the market as its overall position started to weaken. So what will happen if you do not repair the situation? You will go into liquidation, simple. Discuss the type of audit. What audit is required?
Strategy audit, sir.
What audit?
Strategy audit, sir.
Obviously, that is the only thing in syllabus, no? In syllabus, cost audit is not there. In syllabus, bank audit is not there. In strategic management, strategy audit is there, or rather you can say audit of performance of the management of company. It is the audit of performance that you can suggest.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so read the answer.
The audit of management performance with regard to its strategies helps Zumba Robots identifying problem areas and correct the strategic approaches that has not been effective so far. A strategy audit is a review of a company's business plan and strategies to identify weaknesses and shortcomings and enable a successful development of the company. An assessment of the external environment shows where changes happen and where organization's strategic management no longer matches the demands of the marketplace. Based on such analysis, Zumba Robots can improve business performance by periodically conducting such an audit.
Obviously, simple question, simple answer. Okay, next one. What is strategic control? Oh my God. Briefly explain the different types of strategic control. Control is of three types. Leadership is of three types. Strategy is of three types. Management levels are three types. Leadership is three types. Control is three types. Strategic control. Control on the business units and departments. Functional controls. For example, if you look at quality control, if you look at inventory control, they're functional controls, right? If you look at internal control, They're functional controls. A corporate entity or a parent company, do you think a parent company exercises control on a subsidiary company? Do you think a parent will control a strategic business unit? Yes. How many types of control will be there? There will be two types of control. One, control of the resources, like, the cash you generate, then the amount of money I invest on you, how much of dividend I want out of you, all these things will be controlled. Second thing is control of planning activities. Strategy control. It is not strategic control, it is strategy control. Strategy control means I'm controlling your strategy. Now, what is strategic control? Strategic control is a check on two things. Strategic control is a check on two things. What are these two things? One is whether the implementation process is properly done as intended. I wanted to implement strategy like this, whether my company, whether my resources, whether my subordinates, employees, are they following the strategy implementation process properly? Question number one. Question number two, I wanted to implement this strategy to achieve some objectives. Are we able to achieve the objectives as intended? So am I getting the targeted, results? So strategic control is for two things. One is to check the process of strategy implementation, whether strategy is implemented as planned. Second thing is whether we are achieving the results as we have expected. So to achieve these two things, you need to control. Briefly explain different types of strategic control. Do you remember different types of strategic control? Do you remember? Hello? There are 4 different types of strategic control. Premise control, premises. What are the assumptions? No answer.
Strategic surveillance.
Correct. Surveillance. Okay, look here. Strategic control focuses on answering two questions. One, whether the strategy is being implemented as planned, that is the implementation process. Second thing is the results produced by strategy, are those intended results are we getting? So one is, focus on the process. Second one is focus on the results. 4 controls: premise control, strategic surveillance, special alert control, implementation control. Now, because of COVID, something drastically changed. Which one you do? Because of COVID, will you do premise control? Will you do surveillance? Will you do special alert control? Or will you do implementation control? Special alert control is for special events. Strategic surveillance is for in general. So here it involves in general. General monitoring is strategic surveillance, like a CCTV camera. You are just putting a CCTV camera, not, for a specific risk. In general control. You understand? Special alert control. Premise control. What is premise? Premises. Premises means the assumptions. So based on certain assumptions, you developed a strategy. For example, I thought GDP will be so and so percentage. I thought inflation will be so and so percentage. I thought growth rate will be so and so percentage. I thought, this will be the phase, this will be the stage of the economy next year. This is the market condition next year. So whatever the assumptions I made, that, I'll be able to see 6% growth, or I'll be able to, see 7.5% of inflation. So that assumption, that premise, it did not happen. So obviously, when my assumption, what I made while strategizing something, that assumption is no more existing. There is a change in the assumption. So now I need to change the strategy also. Validity of the assumption. You understand? Existence of the assumption, accuracy of the assumption. That is done here in premise control. Implementation control is like, every implementation has some sequence. Like, you want to implement some software, some accounting software you want to implement. Some new software you want to implement. So there will be a process of implementation. step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. So whether that process is properly followed or not, that is called implementation control. So the sequence, the stages, the process is monitored. That is implementation control. So this is the end. So we'll go to first question. One big question is there with multiple choice questions. Now, can we deal with, shall we do that?
Yes, sir.
This one. So guys, read carefully, all of you, please listen carefully. This is a case study, very important. Read more.
In July 2014, Fresh Air Hospitality and Resorts launched a major project called Fit in Future after being in losses for 3 consecutive years. According to analysis by senior management.
Wait. Are you in losses? Hello, are you in losses?
Yes, sir.
When you are in losses, what will you do? Will you try to expand or will you try to turn around?
We'll try to turn around, sir.
So obviously, this is a hint. You are in losses means probably something relating to turnaround will be there. Continue.
According to analysis by senior management, many customers were not returning and repeat sales of rooms were low.
Okay.
The costs were also high with a lot of wastage in kitchen. If the losses were allowed to continue, the survival of the organization was doubtful.
Okay.
Fit in Future project was organization-wide, employee-driven initiative that focused in reversing the trend and find ways to find out how the organization can survive.
See, this phrase is definition, meaning of turnaround strategy. Turnaround refers to reversing the trend of losses and find ways to identify how organization can survive. This is turnaround. So here they have identified problems. Here they're telling you solution. Are you understanding the flow? In first para, they have given you the problem. In second para, they are giving you solution. You need to understand it. Continue.
Focus was to provide high quality services while finding new ways.
Why focus is to provide high quality service? Because we have identified that once a customer comes to my hotel room, once a customer came and took the hotel room, he is not coming again. Returning, repetitive customers are not there. That means what? They are not happy with the quality of service I have given. So my focus is to provide high quality service to improve, obviously, customer satisfaction. Continue.
Focus was to provide high quality services while finding new ways of delivery to improve customer satisfaction and reduce cost.
Okay.
The idea was to create a conducive organization
conducive culture.
Conducive organization culture and work climate. At the time, Shailaja Mehta joined the organization as a new resident manager.
Wait, Shailaja Mehta, she has joined as a new manager. Okay. What do you think she should focus on? She should focus on turnaround strategy, controlling costs.
Controlling.
Yep. Continue.
She brought with a considerable experience in improving the quality of services in restaurants, banquet sales, and room reservations. She immediately set about spending 2 months talking to staff on the front line, followed by a series of meetings where discussions were held about bringing a guest first approach.
Very good.
Some of the staff members expressed frustrations that their suggestions on improving services were often not heard, making them demotivated. The new manager noted their concerns. Over time, she offered enthusiasm and inspired staff to exert them for the good of the organization.
In this whole story, one single word is giving you an idea about the leadership style of the person. Leadership style. One word. What is that word?
Enthusiasm.
No. Inspired. So there are basically so many styles of leadership. In our ICI study material, there are only 2 styles of leadership: transactional leadership Transformational leadership.
Transformation.
Transactional leadership focuses on the process, the returns, rewards, work. Do this, get this money. Achieve this sales, take this incentive. Achieve this target, you'll be promoted. So punishments will be there, rewards will be there. That is stick and carrot approach. Carrot and stick approach. That is transactional. Transactional leadership works well in settled environment. Second thing is transformational, where the person listens to people, uses personal charisma, brings enthusiasm, communicates, takes the feedback, speaks up, let the people speak, listen to them, and inspire people. That is transformational. Now you tell me, Miss Shailaja Mehta, is she following transactional or transformational? Which leadership style she is following?
Transformational, sir.
Very good. Excellent. Transformation. Everybody is telling transformational. Correct. Continue.
As an outcome of a project, it was decided that both in internal as well as external interactions, customer will be called guest and treated accordingly. There was general agreement that reducing wastages and improving the quality of services shall be chief priority from top to bottom. It was decided that the team leaders shall always work together with frontline staff for speedy decisions. Focused training programs were organized to train the frontline staff to remain well-groomed and courteous to guests at all times. Accordingly, a new system was put in place from January 2015. As a result of the efforts, the satisfaction level of guests improved and their loyalty reflected in form of increase in repeat sales over next 2 years.
See, that is the reason this hotels and all, what industry we call them? Hospitality, service industry. So simple. You are not selling a product, you are selling a service. You have to see how, some of the owners in Airbnb, they literally changed the way how this hospitality industry functions. Okay. Airbnb, if you know the concept, you'll get mad. So the moment you go, now, 5-star hotels, they do this for a long time. They have been doing this. There is something called welcome drink. There is something called welcoming a guest. So you see all this big JW Marriott, if you go this kind of big hotels, the moment customer comes, they'll put a flower garland, they'll put one tilak to you. Have you seen that? They'll give you flower bouquets, they'll give you a welcome drink, to give a sense of respect and recognition. To give you a sense of respect and recognition. I remember when I went to North India tour, long back, 2016, 2015, 16. So, we had a package from Delhi airport. They have to pick us, they have to take us to Dehradun and all these places and all, and they have to come back. The moment I got down in airport, I know that this car will come to pick me, because we know the package we booked. The moment we came, one guy, literally uneducated Bihari, he's a driver, okay? Not even well-groomed, dress and all also is not that good. Not, proper chauffeur, no. He gave us 10 rupees fruity. But we are like, how cute this guy is. He gave us 10 rupees fruity. 7 people are there. He gave 10 rupees fruities, and then he gave a flower bouquet, which is actually red roses. So he even doesn't know. From Ferns and Petals, one manager bought the bouquet and it is given to the driver and said, hey, whenever the guest comes, give this bouquet, give this fruities. This guy is very innocent, okay? So looking at him, we understand that he's a Pavam kind of guy. The moment they gave it, we are like, good. And next second, the moment trip is over, when they call, one of my friends, next second she said, there are 3 families. Next second, she said, we'll give you 5 star. 5 stars in Google, 5 star. This is what we call service industry. So it is not about how the car is, it is about how you are treated. So that is not there in the firm. If you look at this, she's able to do this. She did that. Okay, next, continue.
After 2 years, while the organization was able to make some profits, they were still low considering the capital. In July 2018, Shailja Mehta suggested to make extensive study to radically redesign.
Wait, hold on. I have come across some other keyword. What the hell this is?
Radically redesign.
What is this? Come on.
Re-engineering.
The moment you see that.
Re-engineering, sir.
Huh?
Business process re-engineering, sir. BPR,
yes,
sir.
Business process re-engineering. Business process re-engineering is a fundamental rethinking and radical redesign of the existing processes and ignoring how the work has been done so far and creating, thinking, implementing the novel and the best ways of how it can be done from now onwards. So the moment you come across this keyword, the whole thing should come in your mind. Okay. So she wants to implement business process reengineering, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Excellent brain, excellent brain. First she did turnaround, which is right. After that, she is doing BPR, which is right. If you do BPR, the moment she comes in, the business will go into liquidation. When you are financially not stable and when you are in losses, you cannot do BPR. Okay, continue.
Based on the above case scenario, answer the following multiple choice questions. Fit in future project can be best related to improving leadership, improving morale, coordination, turnaround.
So this is one name to the program. They are doing some program that is called Fit in Future project. So Fit in Future project, how they started, you know, the project was organization-wide employee-driven initiative that focused in reversing the trend. You tell me the answer.
Turnaround.
What is this? Turnaround. Khatam. Everybody is telling, I'm so happy. This is turnaround. Okay, 1 is over. 2.
Name the strategic tool to measure and set goals for wastages in kitchen as per the best practices.
Super. Listen. Measure as per the best practices in the industry or competitor. Measuring your performance against the benchmark. It is called
benchmarking.
Next.
The leadership style of Shailja Mehta can be best described as autocratic, motivational, transactional, transformation.
Some people will put this also, motivational. Why? You know, she is bringing enthusiasm and inspiring people. Hello, there is no style of leadership called motivational leadership. There is autocratic leadership. There is situational leadership. There is transactional. There is transformational. In this, the correct answer is transformational. Next.
The suggestions made by Shailja Mehta in July 2018 are related to business process reengineering.
No reading of ABCD. Tell me answer.
Business process reengineering.
Correct. Next.
To succeed, Fresh Air Hospitality and Resorts needs to deliver better value to customers, improve efficiencies, fix a minimum profit percentage over cost.
So
option A, 1 and 2. Option B, 1 and 3. Option C, 2 and 3. Option D, 1, 2 and 3.
So what is the answer?
Sir,
A or B
1 and 2,
or,
sir. 1 and 2, sir.
Some students feel, sir, 1, 2, 3 are also right. Hello, wait. Try to understand. They are speaking about the first project. The first project, in the first para, they have identified 2 problems. They have identified 2 problems. What are the problems and what is the solution we are finding? You need to read carefully. Focus first to improve high quality service while finding new ways to deliver, to improve customer satisfaction and reduce cost. This is my mind. There is no profit. There is no profit in my mind. So for fifth question, what is the right answer? Isn't it 1 and 2?
1 and 2, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct. Okay, now read 2. See, this is case study based MCQ. First one is case study based MCQ. Next 5 MCQs will be there, which are independent. Independent MCQs will be there. Read second one, ma.
Which of the following is more radical organization design and is also called as a non-structure, which virtually eliminates in-house business function and outsources many of them? Networks.
See how many people are giving answer.
Network
I'm so happy.
structure.
I'm so happy everybody is giving answer. It is network structure, obviously. What is hourglass structure? Do you remember what is hourglass structure?
Sir, it eliminates the middle level, sir.
Excellent. Correct. 3.
Smooth Ride and Comfort Ride are 2 car engine component manufacturers manufacturing identical auto parts. Both units are almost identified in every aspect. As a strategic manager of Comfort Ride, which process you should suggest to management so that it has an edge over its competitor Smooth Ride? Managing business process, strategic business processing, business process reengineering, management reengineering process.
These are, you are well prepared, like Virat Kohli, and they are throwing you paper ball. But don't worry, this kind of questions will not come in exam. This will be there only in, textbooks and RTPs. It will not be in MTP or previous questions, previous exam questions. Okay, so this is, and three options are ruled out. There is nothing called management business process. There is nothing called strategic business process. I do not feel any sense for this. Management reengineering process, there is no. This is the only sensible answer. Rather, they should have given business process reengineering, 6 Sigma, total quality management, so that you'll be confused. But of course, maybe TQM and 6 Sigma, they removed from syllabus. That is the reason maybe they are not giving all this. Okay, read fourth question.
Which approach of R&D to implement strategic decision is glamorous and exciting strategy, but also a dangerous one? Market new technology product, innovate, imitator of successful product, to be a low-cost provider, none of the above.
So they are bringing glamour to the question.
Yes, sir.
Glamour here means attractive. Glamour anywhere it is attractive, but here they mean what is attractive, exciting strategy, but a risky one. Obviously,
it's a
market new technology product. Innovate, imitator of successful product. Already one successful product is there. You are trying to imitate it. That is actually not an innovation. So I don't think B is sensible. To be a low-cost provider is also not risky. So probably I think A is the answer. What do you think? Everybody is saying A. I think so. Then 5.
Jaipur Mart, an online marketplace where people from all over Rajasthan come and sell their goods, is charging 0 commission for listing goods, but they take 1% of the sale per month from the seller. It is defined as business intent, business idea, business definition, business model.
Tell me, what is that?
Business model, sir.
It is business model. It is your business model. How you are putting your business model? You are not charging anyone who is listing in your firm, but if they achieve sales, you are charging 1% commission. Okay. So fourth one, our answer is A. Fifth one, our answer is D. Let us check the answers. Next, 6. Read.
Hoopo, a honey brand, decided to start a new brand for making honey ginger candies to meet the rising demand. Identify their growth strategy. Conglomerate, concentric, vertical, horizontal.
Conglomerate diversification, concentric diversification, vertical integration, horizontal integration. Okay, so
horizontal.
What do you think? Hey, wait. Honey ginger candy is a chocolate, toffee. Honey is raw material. Who are you now?
Yes, sir.
You are raw material producer. What are you doing?
Yes, sir.
You are manufacturing finished good. Previously, you are selling honey to someone. Now you are utilizing your honey to manufacture something. Means what you are doing? You are moving forward in your vertical chain. This is vertical integration, isn't it?
Vertical integration, sir. Vertical, sir.
Vertical integration. In vertical, backward or forward?
Sir, forward, sir. Because it is
forward.
moving forward to the supply chain.
Vertical forward. Okay. So now shall we see the answers?
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is a question, huh? Where the hell we are? Oh, we are in questions. Answers are in which page?
I think it is at last, sir.
Here, suggested answers. So, first, no, first we do not have any doubt. We have 4, 5, and 6 we need to check. 4A, is it so? 4, did we see A?
Yes, sir.
Yes. 5 is D. 5, did we do D? 5, did we do D?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. 6 is B. 6 is B. B, concentric diversification. 6B, concentric diversification. We can argue that it is a vertical integration. So this is little tricky. Popo, a honey brand decided to start a new brand by making honey ginger candies to meet the rising demand. Identify their growth strategy. We can say that it is concentric diversification, no doubt about it. But my mind says it is vertical integration. Welcome to ICI. If ICI is not slapping you or surprising you, then it is not ICI material. So finally, they have come up with one super surprise. Chalo, anyway. So if same question comes, right, concentric diversification, that's it. Okay. So are we done with all the questions? Have we completed RTP? Have we completed RTP? Some guy is saying rising demand, concentric. Need not be. Concentric need not be for rising demand. See, for rising demand, if you are doing it, can be concentric. But simply because of that particular word, can we say it is always concentric? No. No. Someone is saying spin-off. No. Spin-off has completely a different meaning. It is not a spin-off. Spin-off means you have a company and it is a kind of demerger. One of the divisions you are making a separate entity. That is spin-off. You understand? You have one entity having, say, for example, 4 businesses. One business you are, converting into a new entity. Recently, what is this? Piramal Healthcare did that few days back, 4 or 5 days back. They have issued shares of new company. That is demerger. Demerger and spin-off, they are almost similar. Okay. So guys, we have completed RTP. Any doubts in this?